It's not your facts, it's not their facts, it's Philly facts. This episode's being brought to you by GVM LED. Yo, it's Philly from Philly Facts. So one of the key things that for me basically changed the whole game for me and gave me the look that I was going for was when I discovered lighting and just light in general. A lot of the times I used to assume that most projects were just lit by the sun or whatever was in the room, you know, just something very simple or minimal or just, you know, basically whatever they had at the time. And once I started watching BTS of movies, TV commercials, film, I started realizing the cameras change, the lenses change, crew changes, equipment always changes. But the one thing that was always consistent for me, they're lighting everything. I mean, stuff you think is a natural sunlight is not. It's lit. So I basically, you know, you just, when in doubt, learn from the pros. I started getting into lighting and things started changing like immediately, like the look and just the feel of everything. And I started just mimicking different sets and how they were lighting things and putting light through a window and backlighting, side lighting. And there's so much information for that online that I basically just took setups that I saw online and recreated them myself to get that look. Once I got into that space, I started getting interested in, I have to start acquiring different lights. I need lights that I can do these same things with. So I was currently in the marketplace to get a new set of lights. And of course, that's like going down the wormhole is always interesting because there's a million different companies, there's a million different options. So as I'm going through online, I come across a company called GVM. Bought a couple of their LED Pro lines, looked great, beefy, exactly what I needed, lots of options. Got the light and started using them immediately, and to my surprise, they were literally amazing. From the price point to the build quality to the options that come with it, just overall, just an amazing product. So shortly after I get the lighting package, they contacted me and asked if I wanted to try out a couple of the other Pro line series. And of course I said yes, because at this point in my career, I'm just obsessed with lighting because that's basically the biggest game changer you can get. They sent over the SD650B Pro line. It's one of their bigger LED lights and a softbox to match with it, which makes everything look absolutely beautiful. In fact, I'm using it right now for the Philly Facts studio. What the biggest thing for me though was we get it on set. I was currently shooting one of my artist friends, Corey Piper, and we have a warehouse, which is a warehouse. I mean, a warehouse is a warehouse. It is what it is. And the only way you can make that dynamic and give it that look and that pop, that Batman feel per se, is really lighting. That John Wick kind of high contrast dynamics is lighting. I mean, you'll see in this video, what I do is I use the 650 as the key light, which is essentially the light on the artist and the dancers, which gives them that pop. Use the panel light in the back, put some effects on that, which is amazing. A lot of these lights, they have the full effects package on them, which is great, from full color to all the way to, you know, lightning and paparazzi, things like that, to give you a little bit of razzle dazzle. So for me, the GVMs really changed the game for me. Not only just from the functionality standpoint, but just from the price point as well too. They hit a sweet spot. They hit both dynamics for me personally. They give me the flexibility and the looks that I'm going for, from soft lighting to hard, harsh, you know, spotlights, things like that. And then just the RGB panels are just unreal. You can do so much with these things. Everybody stresses out about gear. They're looking at lenses, they're looking at cameras, they're looking at all these things, and they essentially all boil down to one thing. That camera, no matter what it is, that lens, no matter what it is gonna function on the highest level that it can if the lighting is proper. If you're not stressing out the sensor because the camera's open all the way up or the ISO's on 10 zillion, you're just gonna get a better image overall and you're gonna get a better product. Big shouts out to GVM. Appreciate them sending over the package. I got all the different lighting setups. Take a look at the BTS of me and Corey. We did a lot of different lighting setups in here, from tight dynamics to big, huge rooms to sweeping light shots. And please, by all means, take what I've done in my lighting setups and recreate them yourselves. Yo, this Philly, that's Philly Facts. Let's get it. Make sure to click my link below for 10% off either the Pro SD 650B or the YU 300R.